The squirrel was magic!
Get your shit together. Get your shit together. Get it all together and put it in a backpack. All your shit so it's together. Get your shit together. Get it all together. Just get your shit together. Nobody exists on purpose. Nobody belongs anywhere. Everybody's gonna die. Come watch TV. Get your shit together. Get your shit together. Get it all together. Just get your shit together. Get your shit together. Get your shit together. Get it all together. Just get your shit together. And if you're gonna take it somewhere, you know. Take it to the shit store and sell it. Or put it in a shit museum. I don't care what you do. Just gotta get it together. Get your shit together. Get your shit together.
Welcome to the podcast Pointless Discussions, weekly comedy podcast where apparently Lindsay is a guy's name too. I'm your host, Paul Schroyer, and I'm joined here by my good friend and co-host, Mark Reynolds. How's it going, Mark?
It's going good. How are you feeling this week?
I'm fantastic, Mark. Actually, that's a lie.
Why is that?
I'm in a little bit of pain,
Okay.
and I'm
Is
in
it emotional or physical?
both.
Okay.
Both.
Please elaborate.
Well, you know, whenever I elaborate on anything, I like to do it in a segment. So,
Of course you do.
Andrew, let's cue up that segment music. One of these days, we'll have it like instant. It'll be like that. It'll
Like
be
the
awesome.
snap of a
Go,
finger.
do it. What's going on in Paul's life? Brought to you by Nabisco. All right, well, so last Sunday, we had the pleasure of, oh wait, no, it wasn't Sunday. Saturday, we had the pleasure of going out and seeing Brady Bunch's improv group. Brady Bunch was on our last episode.
Yes, he was. How was the show?
It was pretty good.
Yeah.
It was funny.
Yeah.
It was a good show. I
Yeah.
had a good time.
Rooster Wolf?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I ate an edible.
Yeah.
That was probably a bad idea.
Yeah,
but,
well.
I mean, a good idea, but a bad idea.
Yeah.
So.
Bad idea
But that's
for the
not what I
time.
want to talk about. So the show is awesome. Went
Okay.
there. It was at Below Zero Lounge.
Okay.
As you know, Below Zero is a gay bar in downtown Cincinnati.
Yes, it is.
I've been there many times. It's an awesome bar. Dude, the bartenders are the best. Like,
I've been there once, and
their drinks
I do have
are
to agree
strong.
with you. Oh,
They're
yeah.
strong.
Fuck yeah, they are.
And so, you know, we were having a good time, and this guy comes up to Andrew's girlfriend and is like, man, that guy's really attractive. I like
Talking
him.
about you?
Yeah, talking about me.
Yeah.
And I kind of overheard him. And, like, this isn't the first time, you know, that something like that's happened to me. I don't really care. I don't really go that way.
Yeah.
But I don't care.
Okay.
So, you know, he says something to Mary. I think she said, you know, he's taken, something along those lines. Well, then he walks over to the bar, and Josh's wife, my sister-in-law, was sitting by the bar. So she's the biggest instigator in the world.
Most definitely.
So she starts instigating with this guy, like, oh, you like him? Yeah, he's really attractive. Da, da, da,
How
da.
old was this dude?
I'd say maybe 54.
They are always older.
A little older, yeah. You know, definitely like bald, white hair, had some glasses on.
Yeah.
And so, you know, I was like, I overheard him, so I went over there. I was like, hey, how's it going? Introduced myself. You know, showed him the ring, like, oh, yeah, sorry, buddy, I'm taking. He's like, I just want to buy you a drink. Well, we were getting ready to leave. Like, I'm not going to turn down a free drink from anybody.
Nope.
You know.
Never.
So I was like, when I come back, we're coming back for the drag show later. You can buy me a drink then. And he's like, no. Look, I'm not trying to buy you a drink and fuck you. I just want to buy you a drink and talk to you. And I'm like, well, I'm coming
To what
back.
end?
We all know.
He wanted to fuck.
So, yeah, I was like, well, we're coming back. So we go back to see the drag show.
Yeah.
And he's outside this time. And he's hitting on the bouncer there. And the bouncer's like, no, man, I'm not, I don't, look, I don't go that way. Leave me alone. You do this
Yeah.
every week," is what he said.
Oh,
Like,
Jesus.
So this guy's like a regular down
Yeah,
there. And
yeah.
he told my sister-in-law he liked them young and all
Oh,
this stuff.
man.
Well, so he, so my sister-in-law starts instigating again. It was like, "Look, we were talking. If you pay us money, he'll go home with you." And dude,
Did she even talk to you before
Yeah,
this?
well, we had a discussion at the pizza place, and I kind of settled on like 100,000.
Yeah.
I thought that was
a reasonable number.
Fair price for
Yeah. The
quality goods.
The
you
goods.
know what I'm
yeah.
saying?
Yeah, absolutely.
And considering that's not really my go-to, I need a little coercing. You know what I'm saying?
Coursing, cursing. Yeah.
Yeah, let's not even do
Okay,
this.
yeah.
So, yeah. So he goes, "I'll give you $1,000." Well, first off, like I said, I feel like I'm worth more than
Yeah, but it's
$1,000.
$1,000 though.
It was.
Did he have cash in
tempting.
hand?
No, we never saw it.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So that happened. I got propositioned for
Yeah.
$1,000.
Okay, so that explains the emotional pain. What about
Yeah.
the physical pain?
All right. So 2 nights ago, my wife and I were, we were going at it.
Mhm.
Okay.
As a
And-
married couple sometimes
Yeah,
does.
usually, you're like, "Hey, let's practice how we made that kid we have." You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
And
that's the line I always
so
use.
we were practicing,
Okay.
and you ever like when a hot dog like just slips out of the bun,
Yeah, I hate it when that happens.
and then it just kind of like smacks like your friend in the face or something.
Yeah.
Yeah, so
Because I always eat my hot dogs near my friend's
right,
face.
right, and it just shoots out, and
Yeah,
then
and
it just smacks right.
Yeah.
Well,
Straight on.
my hot dog smacked in not her face, but her pelvic area pretty hard,
Oh.
and it hurt to
Yeah.
the point where we actually ended up stopping because it hurt so fucking bad.
Jesus.
Well, I wake up the next day, go to the bathroom. There's blood in
Oh,
the urine.
is there still blood? Please tell me that.
No.
there's still blood.
It
Okay.
stopped today. It was just
Okay.
like a yesterday thing.
Yeah.
But so I'm freaking out, and so I do a little further investigation. If you viewers at home can see my hand, and sure enough, there was a cut inside.
Your urethra?
Yeah, the pee hole.
Yeah,
let's
Jesus.
use the scientific name here, Mark.
All right, pee hole.
The
Sorry.
pee hole.
All right,
God, come
I'm
on.
sorry.
Make us look like idiots out there.
My bad.
So
I forgot it was called a pee
So
hole.
yesterday was pretty terrible. Every time I peed, it burned like a motherfucker. And then all I could think of is, if I get an infection, they're gonna have to cut that bitch off.
Yep.
It's gone.
Yep.
That's done.
Call the doctor and ask for antibiotics now.
And so of course I'm like, I tell my wife this, and she goes, "Oh yeah, I had to wash the sheets because there was blood all over the sheets." I'm like, "What?"
And you didn't tell me?
What the fuck?
Jesus.
Yeah. So let's cue the.
So when- hold
wait,
on.
hold on. Wait.
I just got one more thing to say. When
Yes.
you told me about this earlier, I thought the two stories were connected in some way.
No,
so I
no,
was
they're-
waiting for the connection.
No, this has just been. Nope, not. This is. I'm just gonna look at the camera until it happens. This has just been a day in the life of Paul. I don't remember.
That works.
Brought to you by Nabisco. All right. Well, if you're a new viewer or listener, what we do around here is we bring a guest on, have a free-form interview with them, and then invite them to join us in our continuous improv narrative, Planet H.
Absolutely.
So let's quit talking about my bleeding dick and bring
I like
on
that
our
idea.
guest, V.A. Bennett. How's it going, V.A.?
Pretty good. More penis talk, please.
I'm sure that'll happen.
It'll come up. It pops up from time
It might
to
not
time.
for him anymore after that story.
I'll tell you what, it hasn't for the past 2 days.
Well-
man. Are you sure that was your blood?
I'm almost 100% positive. Yes.
Once
Yeah.
you found the laceration, you knew.
Yeah.
So,
you got me thinking when you were talking about that. Like, imagine if you did have to get it amputated. Like, that would change your whole life. The way you do everything.
Would you keep it though?
Or like as a souvenir?
Yeah, like in a jar of formaldehyde.
Oh man!
Just to remember the good times you had with it. I would.
Yeah, I mean.
Yeah, I'd probably donate it to that Icelandic penis museum.
The penis museum.
Yeah.
I mean, I guess you want to just throw it away.
No, I mean.
I wouldn't have the heart to be like, oh, goodbye, old friend.
You're right. After all that abuse I've done to it, I'm just gonna throw it away.
Yeah.
I mean, it's got my handprints all over it.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, they're definitely picking it back to me. Well, VA, you are a stand-up comic, an actor, and a writer. Yeah. How do you find all the time to do all that?
I just if you're just kind of good at all of them, you can do them all. If you just don't completely devote yourself to it,
it's all about time management.
Really. Right. I mean, they're all kind of tied together loosely. So it's like like writing something like that. There's been times where like there'd be something that I was writing that I didn't use that'll turn into like a comedic bit. So sometimes it kind of falls into its own lap.
Yeah.
Right. Because dude, stand up. There's a huge difference between stand up and improv. See, I don't write anything down ever.
Never have.
So, I mean, if I was to try to do a stand-up act, I would get up there and just be like, bleeding penis.
So, you guys got dick cuts?
Yeah. You guys ever got a cut in your pee hole? Well, I have.
It's a technical term, you know. Yeah, it's a different animal. I did a little bit of improv back in like high school, but I don't even know if it's the same animal.
Is that what got you interested in stand-up?
Yeah, like, acting was my very, very first love.
Okay.
I remember I was like a really, really shy kid for the longest time. Then I remember like in the 8th grade or so, like the seniors came to like one of our classes, and like the improv group, like the theater group, they were doing a bunch of improv. They asked for a volunteer, and I have no idea why, but my hand just shot up.
And that was your first time doing it?
Yeah, and like I made people like laugh a lot. I was like, oh, this is a lot better than being some introverted little shit.
Is it hard to write jokes for a stand-up routine?
I mean,
good ones probably.
Yeah. Honestly, I feel like the funniest things that I've come up with are kind of just things that actually kind of happen, at least a little bit.
Yeah.
You know?
Just like telling stories about funny shit.
People can tell when you're trying too hard.
Yeah.
Like you're talking about writing, like there's a bit of improv involved. Like I'll have a premise. But some comics like write things down like word for word with pauses here and stuff like that. I'm more of like, okay, I know what I want to talk about and I know why I want to talk about it.
Yeah.
And like there's some points that I want to hit.
That's kind of how we are too. We just don't ever write anything down. Like we have the points that we want to touch on, but then we just let it flow.
And then we usually don't ever touch on any other points that we.
That's true.
Yeah, well, I mean, like I've been in it for like 6 years now, and my biggest thing is like transitions. I want everything that I was talking about to make sense based on what I was just talking about.
That makes sense.
And like, but if you see like one of my set lists, it'll be like a little note card, and it'll have like some bullet points, maybe like 5, 6, 7 bullet points, depending on how much time I have that night.
So, do you practice your routines ever, like before you get up, or you just go up there and say them?
No, that's what open mics are for, you know.
Yeah.
And you go hit those or whatever, or just like other shows. And like, if I have like a run of shows in a row, I could basically do almost the exact same set because like I'm informed, you know.
Yeah.
So yeah, but I'm not like standing in front of a mirror. But I've seen people do that too.
Right.
Yeah.
People who are really good too. I'm not like deucing on them. You know?
Yeah.
But there's a lot of ways to skin that cat, I guess.
Right. Because a lot of comics, some of them do like the facial features and stuff like that. I know there's a lot of those guys practice in front of the mirrors to try to, get that right look when they're telling the joke at a certain time or whatever.
Yeah. Maybe that's why I'm not famous yet, because I just
don't make faces.
I wear a mask on stage.
Oh, that might be.
No one knows who I am. It's the first time anybody will see my face. No, I'm kidding. But yeah, there's a lot of ways to do it, but that's the way I do it.
Nice.
So what have you written? I know you've written a short. Is it a short film or?
It's I love Mackenzie Reynolds. It's been described in reviews as a psychological thriller.
Right.
I guess you could say. I actually wrote it originally for a class in college, a screenwriting class, and I forgot that I had an assignment due, so I went to like the library like an hour before I was supposed to go to class, and I banged out like 7 pages or something like that.
Damn.
And turned it in. The next class, the teacher asked me to read it in front of everybody, which is funny because it's just ladled with expletives.
Yeah.
So that's kind of fun too.
Right.
And then when I left, like the teacher grabbed my shoulder and she's like, "You should do something with this someday." And I was like, "Yeah, okay, whatever." And this was 2007, so this is a long time ago. And so I just held on to it, and then I started doing movies with Studio 605, and I showed them the script for some reason. It wasn't even really a script yet; it was just like a one-man play.
Right.
And they wanted to do it, so they reformatted it, and then we shot it like last October, November.
Can that be found on their website?
There's a couple ways to find it that I can make more public, I think, pretty soon.
Okay.
I'll send you
good.
guys a
Because
link
I
to
watched
it.
the trailer for it, and I'm very interested in seeing it, but
Yeah.
I couldn't find
Wait,
it anywhere.
there's a trailer for it? Look, I asked Andrew
For Reynolds.
to get a trailer for us to pull up.
That's all I could find was a trailer. I couldn't find the actual
We
movie.
need to.
I'll send you guys a link before I go. You can
Okay.
watch. I'll send you the password.
Sweet.
So then you talked about Studio 605. We've had Travis on here
Yeah.
before, and
You said, what do I write? You said Travis. Look, you just segued yourself.
there you go. And sometimes I get the segues right.
Yeah.
Most times it's like a Paul Blart situation.
Yeah.
Derp, derp, I'm a motherfucker.
Right. So you start in campground,
Campground.
the rec reel.
The requel.
Requel.
Because it's a
I'm done
remake.
talking, Mark. You guys the rest of the show. I'm done.
It's a remake and a sequel.
Right.
And it's also like a prequel, but you can't call it a prequel because that's ridiculous.
Yeah, that would not roll off the tongue well.
You have to draw the line somewhere.
Yeah. Well, I never saw the original one.
Yeah, that
but
was like-
I did watch the requel, and it was pretty good.
Yeah, I was like just a bit roll on that. I was in it for like 20 minutes or so.
Yeah.
You were the ghost hunter.
Yeah,
that?
one of the ghost hunters. Like I think we were in a group called the Tips,
Yeah.
the Indiana
okay.
Paranormal
Yeah.
Society, and the Tips stick together.
Nice.
Yeah, that was
That's
fun.
what happened to me.
Yeah.
Oh, I bet you mentioned Travis though. There's a full-length feature comedy script that I wrote back in like 2003
Oh
that
yeah.
I've been revamping called Reject Digest,
Nice.
and I think we're looking at 605 to do that as a
Do you
full-length
need
feature.
actors?
I'm sure we will. Absolutely, yeah. So this is
We
it's on
told
me-
Travis
Yeah.
already, like,
And
Yeah.
need
he's yet to
extras,
call us
anything?
back. He starts a podcast on our network, but motherfucker can't return a phone
Is that the
call.
605? It's
No.
Heckles and horrors.
Heckles and Horrors.
Oh.
He does. It's like a comedy and horror review podcast.
sounds like my shit.
Yeah.
And I think he actually talked about I Love
Mackenzie Reynolds.
Mackenzie Reynolds
Yeah.
on his.
He was
first
there for
episode.
that. Yeah, there were just four of us down digging a hole the whole time. That's what the
Damn.
whole movie is.
Oh, dude, that's
And,
like Gravity. Not at all. No.
I mean, like, there's
Not
cut scenes.
familiar.
That's like the most of it. But for the comedy script, me and Travis is going to be like the main dude on it. I'm going to have my first crack at directing too. So
Oh,
we'll see how it
nice.
works out. I'll probably be shitty at it, but it'd be fun to just know that I failed.
Yeah.
You know?
That's how you learn. Learn by doing.
Yeah.
So I noticed on the IMDb page you are also working on Studio 605's newest.
Cinematic reality.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Now, last time when Travis was on, he totally ruined the whole ending. of
What?
The whole,
He does the ending? I just got the script yesterday.
Yeah, he totally just stole the whole ending. So if you want to go ahead and just blab out anything about the whole.
I'll give it a quick synopsis from what I understand. I guess there's like it takes place mostly in a gas station.
Okay.
There's like some film students who are filming a robbery of said gas station, and somebody pulls in not knowing that it's a film,
Oh, okay.
and he tries to be a hero. He ends up like killing the person that's like playing the robber in the film.
Oh, shit.
But the
I think
guy,
that's enough. I don't want to give
Yeah.
away too much of that. That's got my interest peaked right there.
Right.
So.
yeah, that's yeah.
Oh.
Then everybody dies. I was like,
Well, that's usually how most of the Studio 605 movies end up.
Yeah.
I've noticed.
Yeah, but this one isn't like straight up horror though. Like it's more of a like
Like a
Psychological.
suspense or...
yeah, a psychological suspenseful comedy. No, I was kidding.
Gotta throw some comedy in there.
When
No.
they get shot, confetti comes
Yeah,
out.
there you go.
I'm actually excited because like this will be one of the roles where like even in the requel I was like a comedic relief sort of character, but this one is like just gonna be like straightforward. I'm gonna flex some chops. Like Mackenzie Reynolds isn't a comedy either. But,
Right.
But yeah,
Did you act in that one or just write it?
Oh, I'm the main character.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm the only voice in the entire.
I may not have found the correct trailer then.
Did you see the requels trailer? Is that what it was?
No, I saw the requel, the whole movie, but
I
I searched on YouTube, and I'm pretty
Andrew,
sure
you're
found
not
the trailer.
fired.
Yeah.
Mark, you're fired.
I was gonna say, like, I haven't even seen a trailer, but I mean, that doesn't mean it doesn't exist.
Yeah.
That's too funny. So, where do you usually do your stand-ups at?
Well, wherever they will let me on a stage, but Go Bananas in Montgomery is I would call my home club. That's my favorite place. It's like the mecca of Cincinnati.
Did the
comedy.
one in Newport close down?
Yeah, that's the Funny Bone.
the Funny Bone, right, yeah.
That one closed, and then there's another one in Westchester, but yeah.
Okay.
So, yeah, but they're not exactly close.
So you want to do like a quick 5-minute or something? No,
definitely do not. That's funny. People ask you that all the time.
I
It's
know,
like,
I'm sure. Like,
where do you work? Like, what the fuck do you do?
Right.
And when do you do it? And whatever. I think I know what I'm trying to say, but
it's like the whole like, oh, you're a comedian?
yeah.
Oh, tell me a joke.
Make
Make me laugh.
Oh, you're good? No, I guess not.
Yeah.
Yeah, please don't come. Just don't come. Don't be there.
You guys ever heard of Belmont jokes?
No, what's that?
It's like a Swedish. I think it's either Norway or like Sweden or something like that. But it's their like equivalent to like, like a rabbi and a Jew and a Mexican walk into a bar type thing. Except it's like a Swede, an American, and Belmont. Okay, and like Belmont is this like standalone. Sometimes he's the hero, and sometimes he's the fool of the joke.
Yeah, that's all of us, right?
Right, and like, dude, they're really bad, but they're like kind of good. Like the one I can remember off the top of my head, it was like a Swede, German. I don't remember the nationalities. I'm just making
Nationalities, fuck them all.
right. Swede, German, and Belmont are in a pig pen competition where they have to go into a pig pen and see who can last the longest. So the Swede goes in. He's only in there for 10 minutes, and he comes out and he's like, oh, I can't take the smell. It stinks too bad. So then the German goes in. He lasts a little bit longer than 10 minutes, but not much. He comes out. Oh, the smell. I can't do it anymore. Belmont goes in there. 10 minutes go by, the pig comes out and goes, oh, I can't take the smell anymore.
Oh, Belmont.
Belmont.
Sounds like a bell end.
You rascal, you.
I just think it's an
Like a
interesting
shower, Belmont.
concept. Like, in America, we're like all just racist, apparently. But like, in the other, in this other, wherever the fuck.
So where's Belmont from then?
Belmondia.
Makes sense.
If I could remember where these fucking jokes originated from, I
Yeah.
guess he's supposed to be like
Royalty there. Or
everybody or something like that.
Huh.
And it's based off a writer.
Newfoundland?
Something like that. Yeah,
Yeah.
it's like one of those countries. But it's based
New
off of
Zealand.
like a famous writer whose name was Belmont.
Might have to ask Barbara about that later.
Go ahead, why don't you? I tried to look up Belmont shit and it was not.
How do you spell that? Like with a D?
No fucking clue.
Belmond.
No clue.
Oh, well, shit.
Yeah, see, it's tough.
I'm still trying to. Never mind.
But see, so Belmont is like this standalone guy, and sometimes he's like the loser, like in that situation, like he's the one who stinks, so that's why.
Yeah.
And then sometimes, he comes out ahead.
You would hope. Otherwise, you'd probably be suicidal or homicidal.
So I typed it in, and Barbara asked me, "Did you mean blonde jokes,
Right?
Belmont
See,
Same
that's what
type
I'm
of
saying.
thing.
Yeah,
Same type
see?
of thing, yeah.
almond jokes, or Bellman
Yeah.
jokes?"
Almond jokes? I got almond jokes for days.
Hell
Right.
yeah.
Why?
See, that's what I'm saying. Everybody needs to be more like Belmont, is what I'm trying to get at here.
Okay.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
Sign me
Yeah,
up.
absolutely. I do now.
Yeah, I mean, I don't, but like,
I don't either. I'm just,
I hear Newfoundland's tight this time of year.
yeah. New Zealand, too.
Newfoundland's probably cold as shit right now.
Okay, so Iceland is the green one, and Greenland is the cold one.
That's
Is
what
Yes.
Mighty Ducks said.
Yes.
Well, if it's
And
all
Australia,
Australia,
and Australia has kangaroos.
Yeah.
Well, yeah. Speaking of Australia, look, watch this segment.
I can't wait.
Speaking of Australia, did you guys see the Crocodile Dundee commercial on the Super Bowl?
Yeah, with Danny McBride.
Danny McBride
Yeah.
and Chris
Hemsworth.
Hemsworth or
Yeah.
something like that. Right. So were you guys disappointed that that wasn't like a real movie?
Oh, yeah, I thought that was a legit trailer.
Right.
It's not real.
No.
Well, yeah, I don't know.
It's like
That
a
part where
Doritos commercial.
he's like yeah, it was an Australian travel commercial.
Yeah, yeah.
He's like shaving with that machete, and he's like, "Look how close I get this shave," and he's all covered in blood. I was dying. But speaking of if it's a real movie, they are rebooting Crocodile Dundee with those people in it. So that was a
Little
push,
teaser.
a little teaser.
Yeah.
It's like, remember those Geico caveman commercials and they ended up
Then
being a
they make-
sitcom?
yeah.
Yeah.
With I think that's how like Nick Kroll from
The League.
the League got his start. Was he was one of the cavemen?
Oh, was he?
I'm pretty sure.
huh.
I'm
I couldn't
almost
tell all the fur or whatever.
right. All that the foreheads and all that shit. I think how long did that show last? I want to say like maybe 5 episodes.
I think that's high.
That's probably pretty
I didn't even know it was a show. honestly.
really.
You're the luckiest
you,
man I've
You know
ever
what we're
met.
talking about?
Yeah, I remember the caveman commercials. I didn't know they made a show out of it.
One of my favorite Yo Mama jokes. Your mom's so easy, a caveman could do her. That was pretty funny.
Oh shit!
It's good time.
Your mama jokes, man.
Oh, Belmont.
Oh,
Belmont's so easy.
let's do a yo mama joke with Belmont.
Oh,
Okay.
Your bell is so mine. He doesn't even know where he's from.
I mean, we could just pretty much we could take that joke. Your mom is so easy, Belmont could do her.
Boom. Roasted.
write it down.
Who's got a pen?
We don't write anything down.
I'll remember it. Don't worry.
I'm going to get it tattooed on my forehead.
There you go.
No one will ever forget it.
Yeah, feel free to use that in your stand-up. I'm sure it will kill.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, I'll think about it. Sounds tight.
All right. Well, you guys want to get into some Planet H? What do you
I
think?
do. Yes.
Yeah.
So,
I look forward to this time every week.
yeah. Before we get into Planet H, this Sunday, well, for the live streamers, not this Sunday, but for the audio listeners, this Sunday, February 18th,
Yeah.
is our first live show at Legends Bar and Venue
Yes, it
in
is.
Cheviot, Ohio.
There's an open mic there, too.
Yep. Mm-hmm. And it's going to be an awesome time. So come out. We're
Get
gonna
drunk and
do what we usually do, but not really.
sorta, kinda.
Yeah, we're not gonna do Planet H. We've got some other improv shit planned out, and then our buddies from Indianapolis, Juice in the Morning, is doing their 100th episode, so that'll be exciting.
Yep.
We got music by the Wet Bandits and the guys from Smugcast, both of them.
They are both coming out.
Yep, BJ
Nice.
and AP from the Smugcast are going to be doing some stand-up and emceeing for us.
Nice.
And then Brian Beck's doing a live painting.
Yeah.
It's just going to be a jambalaya of
All
fucking...
kinds of shit going on.
Spicy.
Yeah.
That's funny you say there's a band called the Wet Bandits because I actually did a podcast a couple weeks ago where we talked about Home Alone.
Yeah. They're Josh actually made their logo for them, and it's kind of like Home Alone.
Oh, yeah.
It's got the house.
Like close enough without getting sued.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
And then there's like water on it because they're wet.
Yeah. Oh,
Right.
now I see.
Which
Speaking of
Is
that,
water wet?
yeah,
is water wet?
I don't know. Is it?
Or, is
Or does water get things wet?
Well, it would.
I know.
Cause things to become
But-
wet.
That's what I do.
There you go.
But wouldn't it have to already be wet to get something wet?
You would think so.
You can't have something like my hands dry. I didn't just magically.
Well, your hand's not made out of water.
It's 70% of it is.
Well, like if a knife cuts something, but a knife isn't cut. So I mean, you know what I'm saying?
But it is sharp.
Yeah. So It's what's the word for wettening potential?
I think you just
Moisture.
Oh yeah, water.
Planet H.
Yeah, so this Sunday, come out and see us up at Legends at 3801 Harrison Avenue, Cheviot, Ohio 45211.
We'll be there.
Where everyone can learn your name. Boo-doo-doo-doo-doo-doo.
Yeah, it's like Cheers.
I like
No,
that
it is
tune.
nothing, nothing like Cheers.
No,
You're going to get us soon.
I said beers.
Damn it. BA. All right, Andrew, you ready to cue up the... All right, let's do this. Last time on Planet H. Mark, Paul, and Josh were in a sentient helicopter heading to California. Mark jerked the helicopter off and gave Paul night vision. And Paul and Mark got a plasma derringer. Then they landed on top of a bunch of school kids playing in the schoolyard and exit the helicopter into California.
Jesus Christ, look at all those kids down there. What the hell happened?
What do you mean? You know what happened.
Well, I mean,
when we landed,
why did
they
we
all-
land on kids?
I don't know. Bye, Gary.
Bye. Thanks for nothing.
He dropped us pretty far from the beach, man.
I
You shouldn't
know.
have jacked him off.
He made me do it.
Nah, not really. It was
Kinda.
consensual.
And I don't know about all that. I didn't smile while I was doing it.
Oh, okay.
What I
So-
mean by that is I did not have a good time.
Well, all right. That's neither here nor there.
Okay, well,
We can't dwell on the past, Mark.
You seem to do that quite often.
Do I?
Yeah, sometimes. You still got that 19-inch TV that
Oh,
we
yeah.
found, like,
Yeah, I got
A
this
month
nice
ago?
case. And I
where
got
did you even get that case from?
Donnie Trump. It's like you just forget
I do.
previous episodes or
I
something.
do.
Donnie Trump gave me this case and this gun.
Oh, yeah.
Hey guys, can you maybe not have a gun around kids?
Oh shit!
It's sorry, not sorry.
What's up? What?
I'm a kid. I'm the world's oldest kid.
Wow, you are a really tall kid.
Yeah. There's something in the water I think down here. It's been fucking us all up.
Yeah, you shouldn't. Don't drink the water. There's like nuclear water monsters coming out of it. It's not good.
Yeah, I just found it out the hard way. I don't have a beard.
I see that.
Yeah.
How old are you?
Yeah, you look like
6.
I'd say
I'm about 6.
late
7.
20s.
I'm
No,
about 6.
Oh.
Yeah, I'm 6.
6 3/4? Just a flat 6?
6 and a half.
dude,
6 and a half.
We're so sorry about killing your friends.
I don't think they really got me. Anyway.
That's good.
So, it's fine. Now, what the fuck are you doing? You kind of ruined my monkey bars.
Oh, yeah, sorry about that. We got sent by Donnie Trump, the president.
What is a president? I'm 6.
Oh,
So.
well, he's the leader of this country.
What is a country? I'm 6. So.
This whole area that you live in.
Oh,
The landmass.
you mean like the
that we're
hole
on.
that I got to put on my friends in now because you guys killed them? Like that?
Yeah,
Listen,
that's
just-
part of it. I
Yeah.
mean, yeah. You need help digging that hole?
I need help not having all my friends dead.
Well, that's not going to happen.
Yeah, that's
Okay.
the past.
I was just telling Mark here, we can't dwell on the past. You got to look forward.
Okay, well, do you have any food?
No.
No.
Mm-mm. We can try to find some. You want to go get some?
That seems delightful.
I got a gun.
Okay, what is a gun? I'm 6.
Oh, you want to try it?
Yeah,
Oh, Paul, I don't think that's a good idea.
Oh, shit!
That's
Here, let me get that back.
Yeah, it's like Halo, right?
Yeah.
Just
Oh,
like Halo.
man.
You shouldn't give a
That was
gun to a young
close.
person.
Josh, you're lucky you didn't have. You only have half an arm, or you'd have half an arm.
Yeah.
Hindsight is 20/20.
You know who else has half an arm? All of my kid friends that you
Well,
Well, some of them don't have even that
there's
much.
like, look, these are just little pieces.
Oh, yeah, it's like
I
Play-Doh.
mean, it's more
but-
like goo. They got
Yeah.
chopped up pretty good.
Yeah.
That I don't know if you saw. That was a multi-million-dollar gold-plated with the face of Donald Trump on the front of it helicopter.
Are you bragging about mass kiticide right now? Is that?
Well, no, I'm bragging about the helicopter that we
Oh.
just rode in on.
Oh yeah, that was nice.
You know, we weren't driving, so you know
No,
you'll have to
it
call
drove
his
itself.
insurance.
Do you drive a helicopter? I mean,
Well, we
I'm
were-
a kid. I don't know. I'm 6. So.
Yes, yeah, you drive them,
Oh.
just
Yeah.
like cars.
All right.
We weren't driving though.
Yeah, you
It was
fly
sentient.
cars and you drive helicopters.
Hey, you guys are adults. I believe anything you tell me.
This kid
so.
will believe anything we tell him.
Anything. Yep.
This bald dude with the beard,
Yeah.
over there.
Yeah.
He's standing over there. Hey, Josh. Yeah, that's a gnome.
Whoa, what's a gnome? I'm
Well,
6.
so they hang out in your garden and they kill your parents.
Oh, so kind of like what happened to my friends.
Just let the whole friends thing go. We're sorry, not sorry. Okay.
All right, let's go to that convenience store across
Yeah.
the street.
Okay.
Let's go get some food for you. What do
Yeah.
you like to eat?
Anything that doesn't have bits of my dead friends hanging off of it.
Jesus Christ.
Oh, were you eating your lunch when they got killed?
Yeah, it was a. I think I had a Dunkaroo. You guys remember?
Ooh, Dunkaroos.
Yeah, they're back in a big way. So you
Nice.
thought they were gone. They're not.
I like
Yeah, well, I got some bad news for you. When you become an adult, people frown upon you eating children's food. So eat as much of it as you can now.
Yeah, let's
So-
walk over there. You walk in front of us. I'm just gonna talk to
Yeah.
Mark real
All
fast.
right. I always wanted to lead something.
Dunkaroos haven't been around since like 1992. This guy is clearly older than 6 years old.
Or
Look
he's a
at him.
time traveler.
I'm walking, and it's great. I'm also 6 years old, and I'm not a time traveler.
That adds up.
Yeah, absolutely.
All right, let's go into this convenience store. Ding.
Wow. You guys have money? I don't.
Well, I don't see anybody.
Yeah, there's no one behind the counter.
So we can just kind of take it.
No, we don't steal. Stealing is bad.
So what do you do with that gun?
Oh, well, this is for the nuclear water monsters.
Yeah, the sea creatures.
The-
Have you
the
not seen
NW
anything?
No, I was too busy
M's.
buried under my dead friends. If I haven't,
Oh,
Jesus
you were
Christ.
there? How'd you get out?
I just saw the pure grit and determination.
So in a way, they kind of saved your life.
Sort of, but now that I met you guys, I kind of wish they hadn't.
They created a meat casket which preserved your life.
Yeah, that is disgusting.
Right, you could have been sucked up into that propeller.
Yep.
Well, I guess that I'm forever grateful to you travelers.
Well,
We
like
didn't
I,
really do
like I
anything.
said, the helicopter's name was Gary.
Oh.
You should probably get in touch with his insurance.
You guys been jerking people off, or
No, it was a helicopter.
No, that was
okay,
him.
good. Because I'm 6,
Yeah.
I'm not doing into that. But
Oh shit! All the power went out.
oh,
Hey, I can see pretty good.
Yeah, I'll bet you can.
oh,
That helicopter jizz really did give me night vision.
what's jizz?
Oh shit!
It's a new soda pop that they
Like-
created.
Think of like mayonnaise with the consistency of yogurt.
So
And it was-
mayonnaise.
No, it's
Here,
a
look.
soda.
Look, grab this mayonnaise. All right,
Yeah.
all right. Now,
Here,
grab,
let me go get some yogurt.
yeah, get some yogurt. All right.
Okay.
Let me unscrew this lid now. Now let me just
Squeeze it in there, mix it up.
mix it
Okay.
up. Now let me just throw this on Josh's face.
Oh,
Now watch how it like just slowly like drips down his face.
okay,
That's jizz.
that's good to know that.
Yeah.
Now,
It's mayonnaise.
If you ever
and
come
yogurt.
across any, don't taste it. though.
Don't. It's not edible. Once you mix the mayonnaise with the yogurt, it's not edible.
That's not what people said about my mother.
Wait, what?
I'm so sorry.
Yeah, she died last week. It's fine.
Well, last week.
It's been a rough.
Well, yeah, it has been a rough
Being
couple
6
weeks.
is rough, man. Like you guys, like do you even remember being 6? Probably not.
Nah,
You
not
too busy
really.
riding around your gold helicopters and drinking mayo jizz.
Look, it's
You
not.
don't taste it.
Oh,
It's mixed.
Oh,
Yeah,
sorry.
it's
don't
not
taste
edible
it.
anymore.
I have ADD. I'm sorry.
Look, it's been rough since that red planet's blotted out the sun. I know, like things have been crazy. How'd your mom die, if you don't mind me asking?
She.
Hold on, let me turn this light switch on. It's awfully fucking
yeah,
dark in here.
seriously. I think,
Oh, that's all it was?
Oh, okay. Yeah, that's different. Oh, well.
Yeah, it made a really big noise to shut off, and
Yeah.
then it was just literally a light switch that turned.
Wow, yeah.
Imagine that.
All right, so your mom, she died. How did that happen?
I've been told she choked on mayonnaise. What is that?
Was it straight mayonnaise or was it mixed?
I don't want to draw lines. It's 2018, you know? Like,
All right, you're right.
So
You're
she
right.
choked on mayonnaise.
yeah, but, you know, I miss her or whatever. But she used to pack my lunch, and that's why I'm so hungry.
Was she eating
Oh
a
yeah,
sandwich?
here's some chips and
Here's a
Oh,
whatchamacallit.
yeah. Oh, nice. That's great.
Uncle Diddle's frittles. Here you go.
Yes.
You ever had Uncle Diddle's frittles before?
I don't think I've been diddled by any frittles, no.
Oh, dude, Uncle Diddle will diddle your friddle like you've never had a diddle.
Even if I'm just little?
Oh, especially if you're little.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow, let's go meet this guy. He sounds tough.
No, no.
You don't want to meet Uncle Diddles.
All right. Well, whatever.
Do not ever. If anybody ever says, "Hey, come to my shed," not a good idea.
All right.
You're learning a lot of life lessons today.
Oh, yeah, I feel like a grizzled old man.
You look like.
But I'm for sure 6.
I don't believe that you're 6.
What do you mean? Like, what's it? What do you,
Can you prove it?
How do you want to, like, eat a crayon?
Yes.
Absolutely.
Here's a crayon and a glue stick. Prove it.
Oh.
You're only allowed to eat one of them. You got to pick.
You got to pick. One's the right answer and one's the wrong answer.
Hold on. What color is the crayon? I can't. Oh, yeah, the lights are back on. I just can't read, though.
It's wow, they named these crayons fucking weird.
Cyan.
Cayenne pepper red.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what it is.
Glue stick it is.
He picked right.
Yeah, he's a 6-year-old.
I have a low tolerance for heat since I'm 6.
Well, I think it's just a name.
It's just a color.
Why do you keep saying you're 6, though? That's a little...
Because I'm definitely not lying about it at all, and I'm definitely not just like some weird dude who was killing kids in a playground before some helicopter landed on them.
Wait.
Wait,
So-
whoa, what's that last part?
Wait, what?
Could you
Oh
say
yes,
that one more time?
cartoons are tight, right? You guys fucks with those?
my convenience store. What the hell are you doing?
We're just getting some food, man. We don't have any money.
Whoa, hey! Whoa, fuck.
Oh, sorry. He scared the shit out of me. I
Yo,
thought it was...
Sam, I think that was the right call. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I thought it was a nuclear water monster.
Dude, we're nowhere near the beach.
They could have walked up on shore. I don't know. Do they need water to breathe?
I mean, the
Are they
water
wet?
monsters.
Yeah. Does the water
Wait,
make
that's
it
how
wet?
we know. What's your answer to the age-old question? Is water wet? This will determine if you're actually a 6-year-old.
Poo pee pee?
He's 6.
Yeah, that's 6-year-olds say those. I mean, we say that all the time. Yes. We, not them, we. Myself included. being
Okay,
6.
yeah, because you're 6.
Yeah, for sure. 100%.
Got it. All right.
Here, Josh, carry this backpack of food. All right, cool. Thanks, man.
So, like, what's your guys' agenda? Where are we going? Let's hang out.
Yeah, sure.
Every
I guess,
crew needs a sixer.
yeah, you always need that little kid that looks like a grown ass adult.
Yeah,
coming
eyes full
with
of wonderment.
it. Yeah.
You know?
Yes, absolutely.
So much to learn.
Yeah.
You know?
Do you know which way it is to the beach?
Which one?
Well, the one with
the sand.
ocean and the water.
Oh, you're gonna have to. Okay, we're gonna have to go past that liquor store, past that strip club, past that adult bookstore, past past that place where I worked in mortgage for 30 years. Wait,
wait, what?
no, wait. Sorry, I must be delusional from all those chunks of dead friend.
Yeah.
Like I caught in my
Here he
eye.
goes, bringing this up again.
Yeah, let's never forget that part because I definitely didn't kill them myself. So, oh god.
Look at that picture on the Uncle Diddle Fritter bag. That kind of looks like him. Like, I don't want to be racist and say they all look the same, but
you are, and that's what happened.
all right, you got wait.
He favors me a bit, okay? Yeah.
Wait, you could hear our conversation the whole time?
Yeah, I mean, I'm not 6. I'm grade is. I mean, no.
Wait.
All right, let's pull the mask off of them.
All right.
I knew it was you all along.
Full disclosure.
Uncle Diddle Friddle.
I'm Diddly McFriddly fuck in the flesh, all right?
You son of a bitch! What were you doing in that schoolyard?
I was killing a bunch of 6-year-olds because they're annoying. You ever been around a 6-year-old? They're terrible.
Yeah, apparently for the last 10 minutes we have been.
Yeah, I'm sorry to put you through that. I'm sorry, but I wanted to seek refuge because I don't know what's going on either. There's fucking water monsters. You guys have guns. You know where food is. You know good glue stick. Just let me roll.
Yeah, all right.
Let diddle friddle you.
Look, whoa.
We'll pass on that.
Look,
No, I heard the helicopter story, okay? And I heard that everything is canon here.
that you're right. You're absolutely right.
You are right.
All right, Uncle Diddles.
All right.
You're going first.
Where we diddling, boys?
Yeah, wait, why am I going first?
Because I had to jerk off the helicopter.
Oh, no, that doesn't need to happen now. I ate all that glue stick. I'm tired. I'm not hungry.
All right, cool. All right, let's get out of this convenience store. Ding.
Yeah. No, I'd probably call that an inconvenience store, considering what just happened.
Yeah, that dude. Oh, Mark, go put your Uber fare on the counter for that guy.
Oh, no, you should be using Lyft. Only Donnie Trump supports Uber.
Well, that's who gave us the money for the Uber.
That's the mission.
Yeah, I heard some bad stories about the Uber with the rapings and whatnot.
I mean, I guess that could happen in any car service.
Yeah, I guess anytime a stranger lets you into their car, it's a possibility.
Or anytime like a couple of strangers find what they believe is a 6-year-old. And it just like kind of carts him around for the ride. Like, what the fuck is wrong with you guys?
Hey, don't try to high road us. All right, you're like a 47-year-old man.
Hold on, I'm 46.
pretending to be a 6-year-old. Okay.
I was pretending to be 7.
In all fairness, we knew the entire time.
Yeah, okay.
That you weren't 6.
So why'd you make me eat the glue stick?
Mark? I really, for a while there, thought he was a...
He did pass a lot of the tests, but I knew in my gut he wasn't
was
a
6?
No, that he wasn't a 6.
Yeah, I haven't been 6 in about 40 years, so they don't really know how to do that. I just kill them. I don't beat them. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, absolutely.
All right, look, I'm really second-guessing you coming with us.
Oh, what else are we doing? And first of all, I just watched you commit a murder.
Whoa. Like I said, you get a hold of Gary's insurance, call Donnie Trump. That's all on them, man. We were just victims.
Do you think
just
I need Donald Trump's money? I'm Diddle McFriddlefuck.
Well, I don't...
I'm swimming in it.
What's your net worth?
That's true.
It's about $14 at the moment.
Let me get on Celebrity Net Worth.
No, hold on. You don't even have Wi-Fi right now.
Damn it, you're right.
Shit.
Fuck.
Yeah. Oh, God.
I liked him better when he was 6.
I know, right?
I can go back to it.
And not a known pedophile.
Yeah.
I was...
he doesn't...
Well,
he just kills him.
Yeah, with kindness.
That's right. He wasn't convicted. Blah, blah, blah. I get it. You do have the #1 selling snacks in America.
Yeah, I usually just, like, line them up in a row, and I leave them to my van. And then I kill them with kindness. And I diddled them in the van.
After the death?
Well,
that's fine. All right.
That's inconsequential.
Look.
Oh, yeah.
Uncle Diddle Friddles.
I earned it.
I'm going to have to ask you to back up.
Okay.
Look, we're going to go that way. You go keep making your delicious, nutritious... Wait, actually, I got one question for you.
This better be good.
Is it little kids?
What?
Your friddles. Everybody wants to know in America what your friddles are.
That's why I always say you gotta diddle the littlest friddles.
We've been eating chunks of children.
So
I'm not going to use this gun. Pull out the Derringer.
Oh, shit.
Oh, no.
All right.
What if
Any last words?
I'm for sure 6 and it was lying about the diddle thing?
You can't kill him. You can't kill a 6-year-old, Mark.
Yeah, don't you have any scruples?
You do it. I have no more.
Yeah, I love killing 6-year-olds. Oh, it hit me in the dick.
Holy shit.
Oh, my dick's bleeding. Oh, God. All right.
That was a strong Derringer. I was not expecting that.
I don't think anybody was expecting any of that.
Yeah, I have no idea what just happened.
All right, well, V.A. Bennett, thank you so much for being on.
Thanks for having me.
That was
fun.
good. That was awesome.
That was a fun episode.
Anything you'd like to plug?
Yes. If anybody can make it to the Montgomery area of Cincinnati, I do a monthly comedy showcase at the Village Tavern. Seating always starts at 8, and show always starts at 9, and it's always free. Free as fuck, you can call it. And
that works.
I bring in talent from not just Cincinnati, but wherever I can find them and convince them to drive. And it's always a good time. It's been packed. It's been fun. Now the next one is March 1st, which is the first Thursday in March. It's the first Thursday of every month.
Okay.
And that's all the news that's fit to print on my end at the moment.
Cool. Any idea when what is it? Cinematic Reality's gonna start shooting, or
it might be as early as like next month.
Nice.
But don't quote me on that. But like I said, it sounds like
I think they were saying they were kind of waiting for like some nice weather.
Yeah, that could be it. Yeah, that would make sense.
So how does it end?
Well, turns out everybody's actually 6.
Oh,
I should have seen it coming.
Yeah, I was spoiling the movie the entire time.
Yeah.
I had the script right here in my lap.
Right, little did everyone know we just reenacted the whole.
Don't even say it. You did. You just did.
You just saw
The
it.
convenience store, the everything.
Yep.
Mark, you got anything to plug?
No. I don't think so.
You didn't bring your foxtail with you this time?
No. I left it at home.
All right, well, as always, you can listen to the audio version with sound effects added by Josh Schroyer every Tuesday on iTunes, Stitcher, SoundCloud, wherever you listen to podcasts.
Just Google it. You'll find us.
Yep.
We're actually at the top now.
Yeah.
Google search.
Nice. That's headway.
So, yeah, come out for our viewers next Sunday. Come check us out. For our listeners, this Sunday, come check us out on February 18th at Legends Barn Venue. We want to thank Royish Good Looks for the use of our theme song, Get Your Shit Together, a Rick and Morty remix. Thanks Skylar Ware from MNRZ and Partyocalypse for the theme song to Planet H. Fucking nailed it that time.
You did.
Thanks.
Took it nice and slow.
Thanks.
That's the way to do it.
Josh
You can
for
write it down.
the sound engineering, and thanks Andrew for AV clubbing it up. I always feel like yeah. And also I want to say before we leave, we want to thank the Game Hive Network for allowing us to start our live streaming on their network. Now we have obviously switched over to our own network, the Magic Squirrel Network.
Yeah.
But we want to thank you guys, and if you guys like watching games or you want to check Andrew out on Moore's boards, head over to the Game Hive at the Game Hive 513. And if you haven't liked the Magic Squirrel Network yet, do that. We're growing every day. We've got a bunch of amazing podcasts. Juice in the Morning live streams on there. Heckles and Horrors, which
Diabolical
is Travis from Studio 605's podcast.
Big ups to me main man, Travis.
Diabolical Index.
Yeah.
Old fuck Ernie Bentley and Junk and Stuff with Ernie Bentley.
Yeah. He's still kicking.
Our good friend Brandy is going to be releasing a cooking video soon on the network. Chef B's Creations.
Mm-hmm.
And then we've got Brian Beck and Chris McHale, our live stream artists. So if you guys like art and like watching people paint and pastel and shit,
And those are good Easter colors, I think.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, absolutely.
So I think that's it. I think I got it. Thanks again, VA, for being on.
Yeah, thanks for coming out.
Thank you so much. This was awesome.
I'm Paul Schroyer.
And I'm Mark Reynolds.
The squirrel was magic.
And dreams really do come true.
No, they don't, you lying sack of shit.
Cut it, Andrew.
Squirrel was magic.